What's up everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So today we will open up some new locations, talk to some NPCs and also pick up some items. So that's the biggest part of this episode, but we will also do some other sweet stuff, so stick around. First we will go back to Majula to level up a bit, so we can hopefully get our weapons soon.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me to see light, however faint it might be.
Yes, I need this Estus flask very much, so yeah, I would very much like to upgrade it. Thank you. So I'm gonna go with some strength and some dexterity. We didn't end up with enough dexterity, unfortunately, but I thought we would, so... Turns out we needed one more dexterity to use the longsword, that is. Yeah, as you can see, I don't have the required stats for it yet, unfortunately. I still bought it though, so we can use it later. I actually really like the longsword, and I think it's a very viable weapon for a huge chunk of this game, actually. If you upgrade it, of course. Anyway, we will talk to Lycia, the NPC we met in the last episode. She's down here now.
An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are two, not one pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one?
This actually costs 2,000 souls, as you can see here, so I'm gonna need to use a hard soul. Or a hard soul, I should say. Okay, that should be enough.
Just speak up if you're in need of miracles. That's why I'm here, after all.
Move the path for us. Sweet. You can see an item over there.
To cast miracles, you must have strong faith in the gods. Miracles began as tales told by gods. We preserve their will with law, pray to their greatness, and are blessed in return. You must nourish your faith. Miracles have been passed down through us since the first flame. Isn't it extraordinary to think they've existed since the very origins of the world? And now, you can have this power for yourself. Don't miss out on the road to enlightenment. What is the first flame? Well, it's... You're not ready to comprehend it, I'm afraid. You require more faith and more miracles, many more miracles. To cast miracles, you must have miracles began.
Okay, so quite a bit of information there, so that's awesome. I always love talking to NPCs in these games because they are all so interesting in my opinion. Anyway, moving forward. Moving through this cave. A very narrow path. Okay, so right up here I will encounter the next NPC, which we will also talk to.
I don't know who you are, but leave me be. The frailty of the weak disrupts the dark. Leave me alone. I'm interested in one thing, dog. You haven't the gift. Leave me. I'm interested in...
Okay, so yeah, we can't get more dialogue from him right now because you need a certain amount of both intelligence and faith to do that, so we will do it later in this playthrough, I think. We will try to at least. I love this area, man. Really love it. Don't try to sneak up on me, even though you did not. Yeah, this cave over here, you can see there's a lot of poison, so be careful. You can actually jump down here as well. I'm not gonna do that right now, but you can do it and you'll find an item down there, but also an enemy, so... I'm not gonna tell you which one though. Obviously you probably already know though, so... And I'm sorry for my English sometimes. So let's run into this room here. And destroy these so we can get some light into this room. On my first playthrough I did not even know you could do that, so... But what you're gonna do, you notice things as you progress, right? Life gem. Always comes in handy. Come at me though. Dead. Obviously. Anyway, let's continue through here. And there's another... Ooh. Another one of those enemies. I don't know what they're called. Thieves or bandits or something like that, probably. Thieves, most likely. Okay, so let's knock down these, which is a shortcut, as you probably can see already. And here's a bonfire. That's always nice. Very good. Oh. Don't interrupt my bonfire. My bonfire resting will not get interrupted by you. Okay, so we refilled some health and some spells, which we will need here, because there are a lot of enemies running around in this forest. In this forest, sorry. Taste the dagger, it's so powerful. And it really is useless. Almost. Unless you upgrade it, obviously, because it can be a really good weapon. A really good weapon. As almost all weapons in this game. Which I also love. I love that you can do so many different builds in these games. But that's just me, so... These fat guys are very easy to kill, but if they do hit you, they hit like a train. They hit hard. They hit like a train. Missed that one. So soon you will pick up a pretty sweet spell for my sorcerer, so that's something I'm very interested in. An NPC. They put him in here in the Scar of the First Sin edition of the game, I think. I don't think he was here before. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. Or with one of the map packs also. I'm not sure actually. And up here there will be more enemies, of course, but first we will pick up an item down here. And also almost get wrecked by this guy. As you can see, I almost get wrecked here. I lost way too much health for an easy enemy. Or for an enemy that easy, I should say. Sorry again. Nope. I'm gonna try to go for the backstab, as you probably can tell, but... And we got it. The dagger does a lot of backstab damage, even though it hasn't been upgraded yet. Sorry for stuttering the Soul Spear. Very good spell, very good. We can't use it yet, I don't think, because I think you need like 20 something intelligence for it, if I'm not mistaken. And we also picked up a Sublime Bone Dust, which upgrades your Estus Flask. It doesn't give you a large number of Estus Flasks, but it makes them better, I guess you can say. It makes the Estus Flask give you more health back when you use it. I'm sorry for my description of the Sublime Bone Buster, but yeah. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. That would help me out a lot, so thanks. Anyway, we gotta get that bridge to come down, and we will. We will. First we will have to take down a few more enemies so they don't ambush us. That would not be very nice. Just die, dog. Okay, so there will be another thief enemy around there. Yeah, there is. There are a lot of them here. As you probably noticed by now. I don't know why I ran around like a fool, because I could have taken him out easily. Anyway, what's done is done. Shoot him from afar, and he's dead. Okay, that's the lever. And the bridge is on its way down. Very nice. Now we can finally continue to the next part of this forest. Which is obviously good because we're closing in on the boss. We won't make it to the boss in this episode, I can tell you that. So you don't sit around here and wait for him. This enemy on the other side of the bridge here actually scared me, even though he's always been here. I forgot about him for some reason. But my spells made short work out of him, so... no issue there. There are a lot of more of them, as you can see here. Trying to knock me off the narrow ledges and stuff like that. That's something that's pretty common in these games, that the enemies try to knock off ledges and stuff like that. Soul Arrow. All the way, man. All the way. In Scholar of the First Sin they actually moved the key up here, which is probably a gameplay consideration. I'm not sure though, because the distance between the two locations are not that big. So. Anyway, now you can watch me almost get wrecked by Merciless Reina, so have fun. My dagger doesn't do too much damage to her, as you can see. Ridiculous. But the backstab does do sweet damage as well. I played Dark Souls 2 for like 600 hours or something, and I got her mask one time. One time. Out of, I think, 15 playthroughs or something like that. So yeah, it's a pretty rare drop. But it looks cool as hell, in my opinion at least. She hits hard, man. Especially for this area, which is pretty early in the game. And she's dead. And she won't come back. 100 luck away key, just what we needed. Let's head back to the place this key leads to, so we can open the door, the secret door. No, I'm just kidding, there's no secret there. But it is a great door to open though. Anyway, this episode wasn't too long today, but yeah. The next episode will be up tomorrow. Used 100 luck away key. And in here we will get another NPC dialogue, as you probably can see here.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, but he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along. You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said. He wears this rather unusual ring. You know it when you see it. I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead. I tell ya. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool ya. Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat. And don't you believe a word he says. I'll find the common footpad and put an end to his roguery. Pate, the man, and don't you... I'll find the...
I'm gonna end the video here, so thanks for watching and see you in the next one.